What is going on, everyone? The Houston Texans are looking to remain undefeated as they are on the road in this Week 3 matchup to face a team that they have never beat before, the Minnesota Vikings. Now, this is the Houston Texans' first true test of the season. The Vikings 2-0 also have a nasty defense, a respectable offense, a damn good coaching staff, and a veteran quarterback trying to change the trajectory of his career. With that being said, I am going to give you my keys to the game for a Houston Texans victory. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ruben Galavillo, and this is the 713 Houston Sportcast, where I drop daily Houston Texans content. Make sure you guys are following me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok for the latest news, rumors, and updates. And guys, this episode was brought to you and powered by BetUS. Ladies and gentlemen, according to BetUS, the Houston Texans have the third best odds to be your 2025 Super Bowl winner, right behind the Kansas City Chiefs and San Francisco 49ers. Guys, take advantage of BetUS. They're doing something cool. They are giving you a 150% bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000. Just use promo code YouTube150. I'm going to throw about $100 on this. Let me know if you are going to tell, and let's enjoy this Super Bowl victory together at the end of the season. Guys, once again, shout out to BetUS. They're doing a fantastic job. My first key to the game, slowing down Justin Jefferson, because you're not going to stop him, but don't let Justin Jefferson be the reason why you lose this game. Here's the thing, guys. With Justin Jefferson, when it's all said and done, he might be one of the best wide receivers to ever play the game of football. He is that special. This is a true test for DeMeco Ryans and this Houston Texans secondary. He's going to be going up against his former college teammate, Derek Stingley. That matchup is going to be fun. But with Justin Jefferson, you have to double this guy. Sometimes you're going to have to triple cover this guy because he is a walking highlight reel. Last week against the 49ers, had a 97-yard touchdown, a big play from Sam Darnold to Justin Jefferson. Just plays like that can happen when he is on the field. It doesn't matter who's throwing to Justin Jefferson. He is going to win the matchup. He is going to make the highlight play. And for the Houston Texans defense on Sunday, you got to limit those highlights. We were on the AFC South roundtable, and our friend Stresson said how Bill Belichick mentioned the way to stop a Justin Jefferson is doubling him, but not with Derek Stingley. Have Derek Stingley cover the third wide receiver. The number 2 guy, you double him as well, forcing the offense to win matchups through the number 3 guy. And Derek Stingley is going to shut down the number 3 wide receiver on any offense. I don't care who it is. This is a fun matchup on Sunday. I could definitely see him going for 80. Hell, I could definitely see him going for 100. But don't let Justin Jefferson be the reason why you lose this game. My second key to the game is running the football. Now, the Houston Texans might be without Joe Mixon, suffered an ankle injury in the Sunday night matchup against Chicago. We also know there will be no Dameon Pierce, so Cam Akers, who the Houston Texans signed in training camp, might be your starting running back on Sunday against Minnesota. And to be honest with you guys, I'm kind of excited. With Cam Akers, you heard me say he was the best running back in the preseason for the Houston Texans. So much so, I said that he needs to be RB2 behind Joe Mixon, not Dameon Pierce, not Dare Abungawale. We even had conversations about trading Dameon Pierce because Cam Akers was playing so good. Now he gets an opportunity to solidify a role for himself on this Houston Texan offense against his former team. Is this going to be a revenge game for Cam Akers? Last week in his first opportunity as a Houston Texan, he was the leading rusher against Chicago. 7 attempts, 32 yards, 4.6 yards a carry. His longest was 13. He also had that fumble in the red zone that really hurt the way he played on Sunday night. But here's the thing, guys. If you take that fumble away, I know I'm talking about a hypothetical here. We're talking about Cam Akers being very solid in his first game as a Houston Texan. And last week, the Minnesota Vikings allowed Jordan Mason from San Francisco to average 5 yards on the ground, 100 yards, a tutty. I'm predicting a 50-yard plus game for Cam Akers. Solidify a role for yourself on this Houston Texan offense. Man, into week 3 as the Houston Texans backup running back Cam Akers, I'm expecting a big game from you. Excited to see you get an opportunity. My third key to the game for a Houston Texans victory is putting Sam Darnold on his back. Sunday Night Football was a coming out party for the Houston Texans defense. They set an NFL record pressuring Caleb Williams on 81.8% of his dropbacks. They sacked him 7 times. They picked him off twice. It was all Houston Texans on Sunday night. Now they have a tougher task against this Minnesota Viking offense, who has a great wide receiver one, a respectable running game, a pretty good offensive line, and a damn good play caller in Kevin O'Connell. Sam Darnold is playing some of the best football of his career. Last week against the 49ers, he went 17 of 26, 268 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and a quarterback rating of 109.1. This kind of reminds me of when Sam Bradford kind of revived his career for a couple of games when he was a Minnesota Viking just years ago. If you know, you know. But this is the game where I think Sam Darnold comes back down to earth. Danielle Hunter, you are returning to the team that drafted you, to the place where you had many great moments. You know they're going to have a tribute for Danielle Hunter, and he is going to make his presence known. Will Anderson Jr. on the other side. I think this edge rushing duo just got started, and I think they're just going to continue to terrorize the Vikings offensive line. Sam Darnold was also sacked 3 times last week, so I think this Houston Texans front four is going to get opportunities to sack the quarterback, force them into 2nd and long, 3rd and long, make Sam Darnold beat you with his arm. Now, history have showed us normally you could win that. However, the way he's playing these past 2 weeks, it is going to be very interesting for this Houston Texans team. Like I mentioned, your first true test of this season. To finish off today's video, ladies and gentlemen, I have the Houston Texans winning this game, but it's going to be a close one. 30-23. I think both offenses are going to find some success, as well as the defenses as well. There are stars on both teams, ladies and gentlemen. So this is going to be a fun matchup. Let me know in the comments down below your score prediction. How do you see this game being played out? Let's go 3-0. For more Houston Texans content, you guys know what to do. Feel free to follow me. Go Houston. Have a very blessed day. This episode was brought to you and powered by BetUS.